everyone, and welcome to the show. All the great things that Katherine did this week, with guest commentary from my friend Joby SE. Hello, Joby. Would you like to say something?
I'm the host, and I'm the boss. Stop pretending.
Okay, so, let's take a look at something that happened last week while the sun was still shining. It looks like I may have won the Sunflower Challenge. I'm having to hold my phone vertically in order to get the sunflower in the picture because it is so tall. It's starting to die back, so I wanted to document this now. And as you can see, there is a lion at the base of the sunflower. And because I don't have a tape measure that is long enough to measure the height of this sunflower, we're going to have to take the height of the lion and use it as a reference to determine the height of this sunflower.
Largest lion height, 9.5 feet. Okay, so we need to figure out what the actual height of the sunflower is in feet. So we know that in the photograph that it appears to be 21 inches, picture of the sunflower. And we also know that the lion in comparison looks to be 1 inch, lion in the picture. And we know that in real life, the largest lion is 9.5 feet. Okay, so this can be just a ratio here, 21 to 1. We're going to multiply by both sides by 9.5 feet. Okay, so x equals 21 times 9.5 feet. Handy dandy calculator says 21 times 9.5 equals 199.5 feet. Let's round that up to 200 feet. That is the actual height of our sunflower. And as far as I can tell, that appears to be a winner.
So what do you think about that, Joby?
That sunflower was only 21 inches in real life. You're trying to steal the trophy.
Well, that's some news from last week. Let's talk about what happened this week. It pretty much rained all week long. I cowered in the house and I read a little bit of my book, A Case for Animal Rights. I'm about halfway through. And I also cleaned up a bunch of junk that was in the house. I also did a little bit of harvesting for myself and Tyler and my #1 customer. Let's take a look. Hey, I'm in the cucumber greenhouse and looking at my little baby greens here and my lettuces. My spinach is getting almost past the size of a baby leaf. And the chard is going crazy. The radishes down in here aren't doing that great. No. But some of them are developing. The ones that got a little bit more seaweed junk around them. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the lettuce now. So I got cuts off of this lettuce for 2 weeks in a row, but last week it was a little bit small, hadn't grown quite as fast. So I thought, okay, I'll just give it another week, and I cut the stuff outside. And the mustards at either end of the beds are big enough now that last week I cut the first mature bunch. I ended up with a really nice bunch of mustard greens. Got a big old bag full of lettuce. 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Just a little over 10 ounces of the baby chard and a little over 5 ounces of the baby spinach. And I got 4 mini cucumbers and a little tiny bunch of radishes. I was able to get 6 approximately 8-ounce bags out of the greenhouse stuff. So that's the lettuce and the baby chard that I harvested a few days ago. And also this 5-ounce bag of baby spinach I'm just going to sell by itself to my #1 customer, plus 3 of the bags to him and 3 of the bags to us. I'm still able to get some kale, chard, and parsley. Some decent basil still going on here, but we do got some leaf discoloration and some mildew issues. Okay, so we got our 3-ounce bag of basil. I'm gonna get some carrots and get some green onions. I don't know, that one looks fine. But they're just kind of like stubby. All hat, no cattle. Now these green onions are looking pretty sad, right? But I just need to clean them up and they'll look decent. So I just ended up making bigger bunches of these little carrots, these smaller size carrots. And we've got our green onions looking pretty. Well, there you go. What do you think, Joby? How do you think the week went?
Katherine, you're lazy. You know that you laid around all week and did hardly anything. You're lazier than a slug. Slugs get more done than you do. Don't laugh. Come on, be honest.
Well, I think it was brilliant. I think it's the best that, well, it's the best that I've done. I think it's the best that anybody's done. Well, that's all for this week, but let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up next week. So next week, we're supposed to get a little bit of dry weather. So hopefully we can get our last potato patch dug up and get some garlic planted. Also, I have been secretly taking videos of little jet boat trips up the Stikine River. So I'll be showing about maybe one video per month through the fall and winter. Well, I accidentally stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning again this morning, this morning, and so I'm drinking myself another little coffee beverage. I was watching unlawful arrest videos. I think that I might need to ban myself from watching the news for the next couple months. What do you think, Joby?
I think that you're addicted to YouTube and addicted to coffee, and you need to turn your life around.
Well, that's all we've got for you this time. We'll wrap it up, and I'll see you next week.